don't rip you off. Hey guys, Sam here with the Jackson Experiment. I'm on my way into work today. Crazily enough, last night we took the kids to the circus. We didn't get home until like after 10 p.m. We haven't done all that I should have done, like put gas in my car. Luckily, before I left work yesterday, I put 2 gallons in there. I drive a Prius, so 2 gallons will get me to and from work like 4 times. But my light's still flashing. It's still telling me I need to add fuel, so I know I need to do it. But I can't put gas in my car until I get back home because the gas where I work is like 40 cents per gallon higher than it is where I live. So I have to wait until I get back home. If I do put gas in, I'm going to put like $1 or something like that. The gas station's going to look at me like I'm crazy, but I don't care. I am not spending all of that extra money when gas near my house is just so much cheaper. So hopefully this will last me until I get home. I think I'm doing pretty good. I've only used a gallon and I put it in yesterday before I left work, so I should be good to go. I've got to cut my son's hair today because it's picture day tomorrow. I should have checked traffic beforehand. I'm seeing a lot of brake lights ahead of me right now and I'm not happy about that. Hopefully it's not too long of a delay because I do need to get to work at some point. You know, it seems like every time I get to recording, my phone rings for some strange reason. I don't know why. My phone just rang. When I did my first video where my head was not in it at all, the phone rang twice. I never get phone calls unless I hit record and I'm making a video. And it's the wildest thing ever. I was on my oil change story, so I learned how to change my oil when I was in 8th grade. Probably, like I said, one of the best classes ever. Learned how to change tire, learned how to change my oil. I changed my oil on my cars for the longest. It wasn't until very recently I started going to a shop to get the oil changed. And it's because the components all got so expensive. It costs me more to change my own oil than it does to take it to the shop, because there's shops out here that'll do it for like $16. A decent quality oil, not a good quality oil, but a decent quality oil costs $20 to get 4 quarts. The Prius is only 4 quarts. But my other car is 5 quarts. I found some oil that was a high mileage oil. I'm pressing 250,000 miles on my Prius. Hopefully it'll just keep going and going and going. We just keep changing the oil, rotating the tires. I just bought spark plugs that I'm gonna change, and I'll probably shoot a video when I do that. I found some stuff to change the oil. I found a filter that supposedly gets 10,000 miles. It'll never get 10,000 miles on it before I change it. I don't trust it. I found a synthetic blend made for high mileage cars. I was able to buy all the stuff for $20. I believe that the oil that I bought is better than what they're putting in my car when I take it to the shop. So I'm excited to change my own oil. It's such an easy process. If you guys aren't changing your own oil and you're paying $40 or something like that to get it done at a shop, start changing your own oil. It might take you 20 minutes. The first time it might take you a half hour, but start changing your own oil. Take control when it comes to your car. There's so many things, and there's so many great videos on YouTube now that teach you how to do stuff. Learn these things so people don't rip you off. You go to a mechanic, they're charging you all this money for no reason. Some of these things are so simple. My headlight went out on my Prius when we were on vacation. To change the headlight is $150. The headlight costs like $3, but they make you believe that in order to change the headlight, they have to take off the bumper, take off a side panel. They don't need to do all that to change your headlight. I don't have experience, and I did it in maybe 15 minutes. It's harder if you don't take off the bumper, but it's not impossible, because if I was able to do it in like 15 minutes, it'd take you way longer than that to take off the bumper. I don't know why they're not doing it. I saw an awesome video on YouTube that showed this mechanic doing it. She did it in less than 2 minutes, and that was including turning on the camera to record while holding the camera to record. So she was doing it one-handed, and she did it in less than 2 minutes. There's no reason why you would pay a mechanic all that money for them to take off your bumper and do all that stuff for something that can be done in minutes. So do research before you need to do something on your car so you're not getting ripped off, guys, because it doesn't make any sense what these mechanics charge, and it's only because of ignorance. We don't know better, so we pay them. Didn't expect to be back so soon, but School called me. Looks like my son, his eye apparently has swollen up. They think he has pink eye. I know what pink eye looks like. And I know that I saw my son 30 minutes before they called me. Unfortunately, we do have really severe allergies, both he and I. And I bet he got something on his hand, started rubbing his eye, and then his eye started itching, so we kept rubbing his eye and kept rubbing his eye. And now, here we are with a swollen eye. I'm gonna go pick him up from school, give him some of his allergy medicine, and he'll be fine. It'll go down probably in like an hour. And then I've just taken a day off work, but it's cool because I got projects I need to do, and maybe you guys will get to see some of those. So just so happened to look in the back seat and see his lunchbox is still here. So not only did he not take his lunch, but then also on top of that, he's got this. Gosh, I'm looking at myself in this camera and my eyes are really baggy. I need more sleep. Sam and I are both going to start our workout plan. It should be starting this week. We'll do a cleanse. We'll get working out. It's great that daylight savings is happening because we both like to run. Well, I don't know if I'd say like to run, but we run. We used to get up in the mornings, but we don't like to run in the dark. Come Monday, the sun will be up at the time we would get up to run in the morning. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about the sun being up later at night, so we don't have to end our days so soon. It's great when we can take the kids out to the park after school because the sun's still up. When the sun goes down, I mean, it gets downright cold out here. Well, not really. Where we used to live, it got cold. This is cold for us now because we've climatized. We've lived here too long. I used to laugh at these temperatures back in my day. We'll see what else is up today, and I'll bring you along. Hey guys, it's 10 something. I've reached the end of the day. I just gave my kid a haircut. I shot some footage of that. I am not a professional barber. I am a complete amateur when it comes to that, and we'll see how it went. Good. It'll look good for his pictures tomorrow. He was so tired. He was like sleeping the entire time. We got it done. I got his hair washed to get all those loose hairs out so it's not everywhere in the morning. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm covered in hair and I am exhausted. I'm gonna lay it down. Sam here, Jackson Experiment, out.